not very big, but I mean, that's a very, very good way, you know. First fish, you really want to pay attention to how you caught that fish. In this situation, I was throwing a bluegill spinnerbait here, Terminator spinnerbait, right against some rock and some wood. So I'm going to use this as an indication for how I'm going to pattern for the rest of the day here.
All right, guys, a couple little pointers here. I found out when you're fishing with a kayak. You know, I mean, I haven't been doing it too long, but you know, over time you start to find some stuff out that really helps out. So for starters, always when you're doing anything with your rod, whether it be bringing in a fish, you know, tying something new on, as a rule of thumb, keep about a rod's length of line out. It just makes things a lot easier so you're not stretching your arm out. You know, you got to be careful. You're working with limited space, you don't want to fall in. Another thing that I think is really important when you're fishing in a kayak is have that paddle handy for at a moment's notice so you can make real quick adjustments. A lot of times what I'll be doing, whether it be I'll hook a fish, you know, and it could be dragging me into a good piece of structure, you know, like, and there could still be fish in there. So what I'll do is as I'm fighting the fish, I'll just pick up my paddle a little bit and I'll kind of, you know, back paddle, get myself out of there. Another thing you want to do is you want to be really organized when you're fishing in a kayak. I mean, that goes for just about any type of fishing, but especially it's very, very crucial from a kayak because once again, you're working with a limited space. You got to be careful. You got to maximize the space that you have in order to be as efficient and have your line in the water as much as possible.
That's a good one here. Alright guys, another one on the spinnerbait here. I'm up in the creek channel that comes into this lake here, Kettle Creek. Nice chunky fish here. It's a good healthy fish. I'm getting blown down here real quick. There's some good current coming through. I was just throwing that spinnerbait up against some wood again, so get a release on him. Alright, we're gonna keep on fishing.
Guys, here's a nice fish here. Probably I'd say it's probably about a 3-pounder. It's a nice fish. Throwing that Terminator spinnerbait still. Still up in this creek channel. Yeah, that's a quality fish. It's a pre-spawn. Nope. We're in the midst of the spawn, I'd say. Yeah, it's a spawn fish. Nice fish. We'll get a release for you guys. Alright, we're gonna keep fishing. This is the definition of heavy cover, guys, right here. this is heavy stuff. But they're up in here spawning. This is a pretty big flat, and they're up here and they're spawning, so they're hitting. Alright guys, gonna wrap up the day here. Overall it was an enjoyable day. I had a very good time. It was a very nice day, but the fishing wasn't that great. Up in the creek channel, I caught those fish up. I caught a couple of fish up there. I was expecting a little bit more out of this flat here, this spawning flat, but really didn't produce tonight. I only caught 2 back here. Overall though, I did have a good time. I got to take my kayak out, and as always, I'm always happy to be out and fishing. So, alright guys, I hope that you liked this video. And if you did, please subscribe to our channel, Backyard Bassin', and like us on Facebook. See you guys.